Hello, everybody. Today, I would like to share my personal experience of the consequences of choosing a wrong role model during my early years. Before I share the experience, I want to share one verse from sacred Hindu scripture called Bhagavad Gita. It is in chapter 3, verse 21. It states, "Whatever a great man does, the other men also do and imitate. Whatever he sets up as a standard, that the world follows." This universal truth was written 5,000 years ago and is equally valid today. This incident occurred when I was about 18, a freshman at the college. I was highly ambitious with a burning desire to attain my highest potential and success in life. My father's guidance, though well-intentioned, was not very helpful at that age. He always spoke about the stories from the scriptures, rich with moral lessons. I was craving for some insights, some guidance to attain worldly success or being very successful and prosperous. In those years, television had not yet become a common household unit. Radio and newspapers were the primary sources of broadcasting and news. After India's partition in 1947, Jawaharlal Nehru had emerged as the first Prime Minister, and due to his vision and leadership qualities, he had become a prominent figure in India and abroad. One day, a photograph in the daily newspaper caught my eye. There he was, holding a cigarette casually between his fingers. That image struck me with the force of a thunderbolt. I associated smoking as a hallmark of the great people. Despite knowing that my father would be very angry, an irrepressible urge propelled me towards smoking, thinking this to be the path to greatness. As time unfolded, after a few years of smoking, the truth dawned upon me. The notions I once held were mere illusions. I believed the wisdom of my father's advice, the distinct goal, dedicated work, and integrity are the true pillars of triumph. I wanted very badly to stop smoking, but the habit had carved deep grooves into my psyche, and it was very hard to undo. Birthday or New Year resolutions were not strong enough to counter the negative force of deep-rooted habit. Use of willpower was helpful for a few days, but any trigger under stressful conditions will weaken that resolve and bring me back to the habitual behavior. Within our family dynamic, I held a unique position. My brother, who was 13 years my junior, and my nephew just a year his senior, both looked up to me with admiration. To them, I was the man of achievement, an ideal they aspired to emulate. My actions and demeanor set a standard. They mirrored my every move, unable to differentiate the beneficial from the detrimental. This imitation extended to my less desirable habits as well, such as smoking, which they adopted without question. I found myself caught up between two struggles. On one side, I grappled with my own efforts to break free from the clutches of smoking. On the other, it was heartbreaking to witness my loved ones succumb to the very habit I fought against. It became clear that mere words fell on deaf ears. The true influence lay in actions, not advice. As parents and role models, we must demonstrate the change we wish to see. After all, the young minds around us are very observant, copying every actions rather than our words. It is only through our example that we can silently steer them towards a healthier path. As time unfolded, our lives branched into distinct paths. I came to USA, my younger brother became a chartered accountant, and my nephew adopted an engineering career. With my wife's support and professional guidance, I won over my old habit, now celebrating 45 years of freedom. Sadly, my brother and nephew continue to struggle. The brother's journey was cut short by a heart attack at 50, while the nephew faced a formidable battle with lung cancer at 60, and after a courageous decade-long battle, passed away at the age of 70. Well, friends, this Gita verse highlights the profound impact of imitation in the learning process and serves as a reminder that most learning is by imitation. Imitation flows from top to bottom, from senior to junior, from the employer to the employee, from the leader to follower, from parents to children, from teachers to students, and from the elder sibling to the younger one, and so on. We are all role models for others and carry a great responsibility to embrace and exhibit a model exemplary behavior. Just by being a good role model creates a win-win situation. We become a better human being and help create a better world. In reality, we are not to do anything. Just don't be a bad role model. In my next video, I'll share a golden rule of world religions. Please send your thoughts and questions in the comment box. Subscribe, like or dislike, and share with your friends. I thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, I wish you an excellent week ahead. Namaste.